Standard 7th Subject Social Science, Step number 1, Medieval Gujarat. Part 2. In Part 1, we have learned about the establishment of Patan Chavda dynasty and the rulers of Chavda dynasty. There were many great rulers in Chavda dynasty. Ahilwad Patan had not only dynamic kings and academicians, but the queens were also equally dynamic. As we have learned about the king and the academician Sri Hemchandra Acharya, who has written a book, Siddhem Shabda Anushasana on grammar. Their queen were also very great ruler. This queen, Udaymati, built a stepwell for the welfare of subjects. This stepwell is known as Rani Ki Vav. This stepwell consists of 7 levels in unparalleled example of art and architecture. The beautifully carved stone idol tells us the glory and prosperity of Solanki era. Queen Minal Devi, Siddharth Jainsi's mother, was much concerned about the welfare of subjects, and she gave a great support to the pilgrim tax. The Malav Lake at Dholka and Mansar Lake at Viramgam were constructed on her instructions. To increase the pilgrim route, she waived the pilgrim tax and didn't take any of the tax from the people. The Sahasraling Lake of Patan was constructed during Siddharth Jainsi's rule. The history of Ahilwad Patan is associated with the name of heroic lady. After the death of King Ajay Pal, his son was too young to become the king. So Queen Naiki Devi, his mother, took over the responsibility of the kingdom. Shahabuddin Ghori crossed the desert and attacked on Gujarat. Queen Naiki Devi, with her great courage, tied her son to herself and led the army of Gujarat in battle and defeated Shahabuddin Ghori. After Solanki dynasty, the Waghela dynasty ruled over Gujarat. The last emperor of Waghela dynasty, Karandev Waghela, was defeated by Alauddin Khilji, and it brought the Rajput rule over the Ahilwad Patan. So here we can say that the first were Chavda dynasty, then Solanki dynasty. After that, the queen of Solanki dynasty ruled over Patan for many years. Then Waghela dynasty came into existence and ruled over Patan. At last, Alauddin Khilji defeated Karandev Waghela and brought an end of Rajput rule on Patan. Later on, the period of the time, Ahilwad Patan remained the capital of Gujarat just for the name. During the Sultanate era, Ahmad Shah established Ahmedabad in 1411 CE. Thereafter, Patan ceased being the capital of Gujarat and became the headquarters of Subagiri. Suba means district. After the defeat of Karandev Waghela, Ahilwad was seized and Ahmedabad becomes the capital of Gujarat, whereas Patan becomes the head of all the districts. The Sultan ruled over Gujarat through 15th century until the end of 16th century. At that time, sultans like Ahmad Shah, Muhammad Begla and Muzaffar Shah were ruled over Gujarat. At the beginning of 17th century, the Mughal dynasty established itself over Gujarat and many kingdoms came into existence in Gujarat. Now, let's see how the Solanki era or Solanki dynasty ruled over and the Ahilwad pattern and how was their management. The king of Solanki era was the most powerful. The various departments of kingdom were handled by different ministers. The important ministers was known as Mahamatya, who looked after the finance department. Finance department is known as Srikan. The most important department of administration was known as Mandal. The capital of kingdom was located on the bank of river Saraswati, and hence it was known as Saraswati Mandal. The subsection of Mandal was known as Pathak. There were several such Pathak, which includes many villages within their walls. Mandals such as Kutch Mandal, Saurashtra Mandal, Khetak Mandal, Lat Mandal, Medpad Mandal were present during this time. All these mandals manage the villages came into under their region and inform it about their particular mandal towards the king. In this way, Solanki era managed the whole state and ruled over it very courageously and developed it in the great extent. Architecture and culture of Ahilwad pattern. Many people followed Saivism in Gujarat during the Solanki era. Saivism matlab the person who worshipped Lord Shiv. At that time, Somnath was the prime center of Saivism, while Dwarka was the famous pilgrim center for Vaishnavas. The influence of Buddhism reduced during the medieval age, while Jain gathered momentum. In Standard 6, we have learned about the preaching of Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami. But at the time of medieval period, their influence was very much reduced. As a result, many Jain temples were built because Jainism started and increasing rapidly in Gujarat, whereas Buddhism was reducing. This period also shows the progress of architecture, sculpture and painting. Architecture means the buildings constructed and carved in different styles. The architecture of this time exhibits the Rajasthani style of temple carving. The Sun Temple of Modhera, the Vimala Vasahi Temple of Abu were constructed in 11th century, while Rudra Mahalay Temple and the reconstructed Somnath Temple was built in 12th century. In semester 1, we have learned that many sultans invaded in India and they have many times attacked on Somnath and they looted the Somnath for many times. In 13th century, construction of Dilwara temple at Mount Abu, which attained a prominent place in the architectural splendor of India. Along with this temple, architecture of Gujarat, architectural work such as lakes, forts, gateways, arches of temples were also included. Arches means Toran. Among all the Kirti Toran, the Kirti Toran of Vadnagar is very famous. You can see the photo of Toran in page number 4, Kirti Toran of Vadnagar. Manuscripts were usually written on palm leaves, Tadpatra, which we have learned in the first chapter of 6th standard. Tadpatra means the manuscript written on the palm leaves. Margins were drawn along with the four sides of 2 to 3 feet long and 2 to 3 inch wide, with limited space. Writing on drawings were executed. Besides this, Many literary works on Jainism were accomplished during Solanki era. Ahmedabad became the center of administration during the Sultanate region. Many books were written in Persian. Many works in Gujarati have been written during this period. Famous mosque built during the Sultanate as well as Mughal era. The famous Siddhi Sayyid Grill of Ahmedabad and the Sarkis Roja Mosque were constructed during that time. During the medieval age, for almost 560 years, Gujarat was ruled over Rajput dynasty and later by Sultanate era and Mughal era. This is evident from the architectural splendor and literary works of that period. And in semester 1 we have learned that Mughal era and Sultanate era were different dynasties and came into existence and invaded India to rule over India for the prosperity of it. Here we are completing our first chapter. You have to complete all the questions in your workbook and read this chapter. Thank you.